think we have is the final season of Flash. Anybody been keeping up with Flash?
No. I watched Flash and I love the TV show, but life and all these other stuff, something had to fall to the wayside, and unfortunately for me it was Flash. But I enjoyed the first 4 seasons that I've watched.
So,
What season is this?
oh, I think we're getting on. Hold on. We're coming up on February. February 8th. Is going to start season 9.
Okay.
And it's going to be 13 episodes.
I think they did well with 9 seasons of Flash consistency.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sitting here struggling going through the season 8 that's on Netflix, and I think they kind of run into this repetitive cycle, and they just insert bad guy, and the story becomes the same.
It's been like that from season 1. I've watched 4 seasons, and this is the fastest man alive. And what you hear come out his mouth every episode is, "I'm not fast enough. I'm not fast enough."
And he's always learning something new about his power. And this season, so far, I counted. I may miscount about 4 or 5 new people learned he's the Flash. It seems like every season, about 4, 5, 6 people learn he's the Flash. So you got about 45, 50 people who know who's the Flash. You know what I'm saying right now. And I'm not talking about other suit. I'm just like regular folks. I'm like, he should just go ahead and put a billboard up. Hey, I'm the Flash. You know what I'm saying? Just get it over with. You know, hi, I'm Barry Allen. I'm the Flash. You know, catch my OnlyFans. Something. I don't know. I don't. It just. I don't get. I don't. Outside of that, I just don't understand how I know my constant complaint about sci-fi writing is it gets old, it gets repetitive, but I don't. It just seems like the creativity starts falling short after a while with sci-fi writing. They either rehash old plots or old villains, or they dumb down the hero.
Well, I think in TV, TV is going to be much different than movies, because you got a 2-hour movie and you got to stretch a TV show out.
You got a budget,
and you got a budget and all of this kind of stuff. So, I think maybe the writing for the TV show is a little bit more on the corny side. Well, a lot more on the corny side.
It is. And it just gets to a point where it just gets insulting to my integrity, which is one of the reasons. I mean, not insulting to my intelligence, which is one of the reasons I stopped watching The Walking Dead, which is my next topic. I stopped watching it in the 3rd season, and I'm gonna get on my Walking Dead rant doing that. But I'm on my Flash thing right now. But I feel like the Flash is the same way they're getting with the Arrow, Green Arrow. When that final season came up, I was happy. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
because it just started getting repetitive, and it just starts getting to a point. I'm like, God, I know
it got good when they brought out Deathstroke.
Yeah,
but then after that, I was like, yeah.
Because sometimes it's like the Flash. He fights these villains and fights these bad guys. That I'm like, dude, all you got to do is run over there and just hit him in the jaw, and this is it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll come out, he'll talk to him. Hey, I'm the Flash, and you got anything you want to say before I arrest you? And then they'll get the jump on him. They'll do something stupid. I'm like, dude, you didn't see that coming? You know,
Yeah.
first of all, why are you talking to him? Go over there and knock him out, and then arrest him, and then let's move on with our lives.
Yeah, it won't be a show then, Carlos. We gotta.
Don't dumb down. Okay, cool. Make it a stronger, better villain.
Better villain, right?
Don't dumb down the character. Don't dumb down the
And
superhero.
The first 2 or 3 seasons, he was fighting the speed demon, the speed god, or and then it was Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
I mean, all of his villains in the first, it seems most of the prime villains in the first 3 seasons were speedsters.
Are speedsters, right?
And they were always faster than him. And he would always they would always start out the thing, I'm Barry Allen, I'm the fastest man alive. No, you're not.
Yeah, you're right. And this is the other thing. In season 8, he's still going to the guy who was the Reverse Flash. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
The professor. He's going to him for help.
Yeah.
The guy's locked up. He's going to him for help. And I'm like, and dude is helping him. I'm like, he's trying to kill you, and you're going to him for lessons. I don't get it.
Maybe he keeps seeing, because there was a good version of him out, around season 4 or 5, 3 or 4, something like that. They just had the same face. Do you
see Superman going to Lex Luthor and say, "Help me out, Lex. I got a problem." I mean, do you see that? I mean, I don't understand him. He gets stuck, and he goes to the same dude that's being. I don't, and then he'll get to a point where I don't trust you, but you go to him for help.
You're right.
I don't get it. Like, what are you doing?
Let me be honest.
Does he still have the future AI room?
Yes.
Yeah. See,
I could never get into any of the CW stuff past the first few episodes because they reminded me a little of the old Batman series without the Bam, Biff, and Bob. But the predictability.
Some of it was pretty good. Like the Smallville was good to a point to where it took the last season for him to realize he could fly.
Yeah.
He would run everywhere. You remember, Carlos?
I'm going to exclude Smallville because I think Smallville probably had some real decent writing. It dealt with some different stuff. Not necessarily just purely superhero stuff.
Right.
Hey, they had the Wonder Twins.
But then they got cheesy.
It's been cheesy. It's always cheesy.
It's extra cheesy.
And I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get the one that I got into was Batgirl. And then they changed Batgirls because old girl quit.
Yeah.
And then it just threw me off. So thank you, DCU. You have continued to do me on your TV series like you do me in your movies.
Well, that brings me to the next one, which is the final season of The Walking Dead. Did any one of y'all watch the final season?
There again, I've watched the first 2 seasons and I was done.
It's only so many running from zombies I could take. I mean,
yeah.
Oh my God.
I have learned what The Walking Dead has taught me to make sure I don't run in front of somebody else who's also running from the zombies because they will probably shoot me or do something to trip me up. So, I could be zombie food and give them a chance to get away.
Well, okay, here's my Walking Dead rant. For those who like Walking Dead, I'm not gonna say pleasant things about it. I'm gonna say very, very bad things about it because I think it's stupid. I think it's very stupid. And again, just like in the superheroes, they dumb down the characters, but they don't make more complex or smarter villains or bad guys.